Thursday Thunder, 18th of October. As per usual, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle. Australian Muscle online, shops, gyms. Adrian.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, minus the fact that before we jump into Thursday Thunder, last 2 weeks I've had severe shoulder pain on my AC joints to sit on top of your shoulder. Now, when Luke and I train on yourself, we keep that range of motion from there to there, or if we're comfortable from the bottom to mid, just so it's more comfortable. The last 2 weeks, I've been doing the full range of motion, like as you do. And last 2 weeks, I've had severe joint pain.
Yes.
So I'm gonna keep training the way I do, and I don't have joint pain.
No.
So.
No, I've always been a believer that when you do, especially shoulder presses, military presses, etc., you just bring your arm down to parallel to the ground and push up.
Yeah.
If you watch the pros train, that's how they train.
Yeah, they'll just do that short movement from there to there.
Short movement, keeping the tension on the muscle, because as soon as you come down, basically it forces your elbows in as well, and it changes the whole movement and puts all sorts of pressures and stresses into joints, or especially on your shoulders.
A lot of people are like, why did you do full range of motion? I'm like, because it hurts.
Well, it does.
It's detrimental to my training.
Exactly right.
And I can't push 120 kilos from here to here, but I can do it from here to here with like 10 reps, so fairly easily.
Well, that's right.
And that's what we do.
That's what you do.
Sorry, that's what I just wanted to say.
Yep.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm right. I got a bit of a cold. I went to Melbourne for the ICN Nationals. So I just got back from that. Big show, 310 competitors, I think it was, individual competitors over 2 days. South Australia did well. There was 19 that went across, and just about everyone placed or won.
Good.
We got one overall winner, which was Emily Bill, won the overall fitness model, got her pro card and chose to compete in the pro show that night and placed 4th out of 13 girls, I think, or 12 girls. Very good pro debut. She looked really good, and I think she is destined to win this pro division.
Good.
Everyone really talked her up, but she did. She looked really great.
Yeah.
Speaking of the pro show was on Saturday night in the Fitness Expo. They actually closed the expo at 5, and then at 5:30
had the pro show.
So it was a separate ticketed event. Over 700 people came in to watch it. Yeah, which was really good. I mean, the crowd was massive and it was really loud. It was a good pro show.
Yeah.
Joel Ramintis from South Australia came second. Yep. Second in the men's bodybuilding. It was really funny, and soon as he came second, and within about 30 minutes, I got all these text messages saying, "How come Joel didn't win?" The guy who beat Joel was better.
Yeah.
You know, that was it. No, it's as simple as that. We had a number of South Australians in the bikini. We had Anna, Melanie, and Tabitha in the bikini. Unfortunately, no placings for them in the biggest lineup of the night. I think the bikini class had something like 16 or something. It was a big lineup. They all looked really good. I think people ask for feedback especially from the pro shows. For feedback, it's really difficult because at that pro level, everyone's really good. So it's tiny little minute things that can just, if you're a little bit soft in the glutes, that's it. It's going to cost you the show, because there's going to be 5 other pro girls who are harder in the glutes. If your posing's a little bit off, it's just such tiny little things that can make the difference at pro level and at that level. Yeah. The same with Joel. Joel was, without a doubt, the most conditioned athlete in the pro show.
Yeah, he always is.
Or in the whole show, regardless. You know, but from the back, then Joel turned around. His glutes were a little bit soft, and his hamstrings were a little bit soft. And when he stood next to the winner, who was a good head taller than Joel, he made Joel look small, unfortunately. And even condition-wise, this guy's condition was good. Not as sharp as Joel, but his symmetry was spot on. He was bigger, and a good big guy is always going to beat a good little guy.
Exactly.
You know? And I thought, during the prejudging, I was watching it, and I thought, Joel's either going to win this or he's going to come second.
Yeah.
And he came second, unfortunately, but it was good to have Joel back in the ICN. So I think he is going to the world titles in just over a week's time. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what the pro show divisions will be liking that. I've got a feeling they won't be as big as in Australia, so there could be different winners. The other thing I noticed at the comp, and I've said this before, and I've known about it, but it was interesting. As I walked backstage, I went backstage a few times. They had a fairly big backstage area this time, which was really good. Got lots of room for the competitors. But have you thought about the amount of businesses bodybuilding has spawned?
Yeah.
Like now there's all these other divisions. Yeah, you've got tanning, you've got makeup, you've got coaching, you've got posing coaches, and even all these food prep companies.
Yeah.
They really are a result of bodybuilding and bodybuilding shows.
Health and fitness based sort of competition and
not only that,
now.
I mean, you can put into that category posing outfits.
Yep.
You know, there was a stand at the expo where the show was held, a lady who was just selling shoes. You know, the posing shoes.
Yeah.
And the girls call them stripper shoes, you know, but those shoes that the girls wear, so even you could add those into the businesses. So there was one girl, I went backstage, and there was one girl who had her tanning business, was applying touch-ups. She had her coach who was then monitoring the food she ate and the water she drank. She had a makeup artist who was putting on makeup, and she had a posing coach there that was helping her with her last minute posing.
So she had an entourage backstage.
She had an entourage. I mean, these coaches and tanners and everything were obviously working with other athletes, but it was right at that one particular second there was 4 or 5 of these people around her helping her with her thing. So it was just fascinating just to see that there's all these businesses that spawned from bodybuilding.
Did she place?
I don't know. I really don't know. This was during the amateur show, and there was some massive stack.
Oh, it was an amateur as well.
Yeah. No, this
I would have expected that from like a pro level.
No. This was just during the day. She was a bikini chick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a photographer there for her as well?
Well, photography
is another one, yeah.
And there's people like Nelson Azevedo, who is our photographer. That's his job now.
Yeah.
And like last year I spoke to Nelson and I said, can you call yourself a full-time photographer yet? And he said no, but this year he said, yes, I am. And that is my profession on my tax return.
Yeah.
And that has purely spawned because of bodybuilding comps.
Yes, wow.
Because now, if you do a comp and you don't get a photo shoot done, well, there's something weird.
You're not a bodybuilder.
No.
You need to have a Facebook account with fit or physique or PT, and then you have a photo shoot, and that's how you become bodybuilder.
And there was at the ICN shows in Victoria. There's Melita and Matthew Nicholson, and they're the photographers, and it's pretty well there full time. Yeah. They do all the shows in Victoria and Tasmania. So there's another one, photographer. Cool. Physique photographer. So it's amazing. Anyway, moving on. The weather's starting to warm up. Well, so it should be warming up. Depends on where you are. Here in South Australia, it hasn't yet, but it is starting to warm up. And you brought this up yesterday because someone had trained, and we just implore all members, not just at our gym, but everywhere. Now is the time, more so than ever, to make sure you have deodorant on. And bring a towel with you to the gym. You sent through some photos of a couple of benches.
It wasn't the best looking thing, and sort of like, come on, really? It was, it wasn't the best looking thing.
Yeah. I can't understand that even if you don't bring a towel, how you can lie in your own sweat on a bench, you know. But bring your towels. Tony Doherty in his Instagram story really had a big rant about that today, and I tend to agree with him all the time that you should be able to smell yourself. And the thing is, if you can smell yourself, it's usually 10 times worse than for everyone else. Yeah. Because of your own, it's like your own farts. You can handle your own farts and you know they smell, but then they really smell for everyone else for 10 times worse.
Yeah. And especially if you do it and you walk out of the room prior, it's like, well, I know what's going to happen.
And body odor is the same.
Exactly the same.
So, I don't know why it's so hard that some people can't shower on a daily basis. Really, it's just a common, decent thing to do. And if you do come to the gym, bring deodorant. We here at the gym, we supply deodorant. Use it. If you can smell yourself, if at any one time you're training, you think, I think I smell a little bit. Well, you can be guaranteed that you smell 10 times worse for everyone else around you.
Just be courteous to others. around
Yeah.
you. That's the main underlying. Be courteous.
One of that is, I don't know about you, but it's one of the most embarrassing, hardest things to go to someone.
Yeah.
And
Oh
to
no,
tell
you
them-
can't say. Listen, you.
Tell them that you stink.
Yeah, I can't do it. I just walk over and go.
I've
Straight
said
me
that
out.
a couple of times to some people, and that was when actual members were imploring me to go and please tell this person. You know?
You gotta like sort of work yourself up. Like, okay, I gotta have the courage to do this and walk up to someone in the middle and then listen. You smell. It is terrible. It's
Yes,
hard to do.
Exactly right. Moving right along. This is a question, and someone asked me this the other day when I was at the shop, and we might have covered it every time, but it is something that I see constantly on social media, where people put up a post and or people who train, and every training session they go in and they do something different to confuse the body. Yeah. And what's your stance on that?
You can't confuse the body.
Well, exactly right. That's what do you think? Your body's an idiot?
Yeah, no. It all comes down to how much stimuli you can apply to a muscle group.
The way I look at it, if you change your program every day, to me, you're restricting progress because you're not giving the body to actually. What this person said, but my body will adapt. Well, no, you want your body to adapt, so that you can then put more load on that and get the body to readapt and keep progressing forward all the time. That's the way I see it. So, no, force it not to adapt by getting stronger and by putting more weight in the bar or doing more reps.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie Coleman did not change his program.
No.
Every single workout.
He's coming, I'm gonna do this now. What I want to do for 10 kilos.
He squatted and he got heavier and heavier until he could do 800 pound squats. Yeah. And that's why he was Mr. Olympia multiple times. So I think that is the secret as such. Is force your body not to adapt. Stick to a program. And by all means, we change programs too, but not every single week or every 4 to 5 weeks we change our program, and that's more so out of boredom, I think, for ourselves rather than not because our body's adapting. And there's days when I've told you that let's not change his program because I'm getting stronger and stronger still on this
and then we'll change
program.
it 2 weeks later.
Yeah, that's right. So no, your body doesn't adapt. And it doesn't, and you can't confuse it.
No. But some people will go, hey, I just changed my program to, doing this, and my body really hurts now. But that's because you applied something different.
Exactly right.
It's not going to change the way it grows, it's a different thing.
No,
different
that's
movement.
right. I could grab anybody coming off the street who's even a regular trainer and train them for one workout and get them to be so sore that they'll and that's how these personal trainers work when they train someone. I'll smash them. They'll ask you, what do you do for your workout? You tell them, and then they'll do something totally different so that you'll be really, really sore. Again, soreness is not an indication of you progressing or a good workout, and we've talked about that over time.
That's touched on every week essentially.
Anyway, that's it. Cool. Short, sharp and sweet. What do we got happening in the future? Comp season's over.
Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah. Oh, the IFBB Pro League show was on last weekend.
Yeah, that was an unusual one. We had a certain someone wanted to see, and it turns out he never competed. And
there was. We spoke about Luca, who put up those photos a couple of weeks out, looking sensational. Well, he didn't even rock up to the show, and it's a big mystery on what happened there. But the show itself, I couldn't go obviously because I was in Melbourne.
Yep.
But it was most probably it had to be the smallest IFBB Pro League show in the country.
Yeah.
What they don't tell you always is, they're carrying on about the show's really great. And the show was really good. I'm not saying that it wasn't bad. They ran it really well, apparently.
Yep.
Ran quickly and efficiently, but there was only 26 competitors. Yeah.
Can't really drag that out, can you?
No.
Well, you can.
Yeah, but they didn't, which was a good thing. They still ran it really well.
Good.
And they got competitors to do a couple of extra divisions, which sort of padded out the divisions, which was really good. The winner of the overall bodybuilding was a gentleman called Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur with no H. So Arthur?
Arthur.
I can't even try to pronounce his surname. But this guy came out of nowhere. No one's seen him, anything, and won the super heavyweights at 108 kilos, and he's now really favourite to win the nationals. The guy looked like a freak.
Yeah.
One thing I'd like to as an end note is that there was 5 different federation shows.
Yes.
Including ICN. So ICN. So out of the 4 others, their total combined number of competitors didn't come close to my one show.
Just a little bit of a flex there, that's fine.
Yeah, look, this goes, and I'm blessed that ICN is supported really well. And this was nationally. Every show we smashed every other federation. The nationals were one of the biggest ever, so it just goes to show you that we're doing things right.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, on that note, thanks guys, we'll catch you next week. Any questions, hit up us on social media and we'll do our best to attempt to answer them.
Cool.
I'm about to lose my voice.
Yeah, I can hear it.
We'll catch you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
See ya.